Hello, my name is Ben Zeisoft. I'm a senior correspondent with the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform. I'm here with Audrey Umberwerth and Evita Duffy with the Chicago Thinker, a new free speech student newspaper at the University of Chicago that, quote, challenges the mob's crusade against free speech by publishing thoughtful, conservative, and libertarian commentary in addition to fact-driven reporting. So Audrey and Evita, it's great to be here with you guys.
Thank you so much for having us. Yeah, we're excited to be here.
Great. So first, tell us about the project. What got you started with this? Why a free speech newspaper?
Definitely. Well, Evita and I both, I think, chose to attend the University of Chicago because of its purported commitment to free speech. And I at least arrived on campus and was really naive. I moved into my freshman dorm. I told everyone I was in college Republicans. I was proud of that. And I immediately received backlash and was mistreated in the dorm and was really shocked by the climate that I found on campus and found that despite the university's great commitment on paper to free speech, that speech really isn't that free in our campus community because there are extraordinary social consequences for speaking out, as Evita and I have both experienced these last few years. And so we decided this summer that enough is enough. As Evita says, she and I wanted to cancel the cancelers, or we wanted to cancel the canceling. And that's why we launched The Thinker this summer.
Great, yeah. So out of all the slogans you could have chosen, I noticed on your website, your slogan is "Outthink the mob." Why that particular phrase?
Well, I think that "outthink the mob" is really a pushback against the campus narrative. There's a lot of groupthink. So when everybody is on one side of the political aisle, it starts to sound like an echo chamber, and they silence people who dare to think differently, which ends up being a lot of conservatives and libertarians. And so our principle is to outthink this mob mentality that is so prevalent on our campus and actually on campuses across the country.
Got it. So how large is your editorial team at this point? How many students do you have writing for this publication?
Well, it's been really exciting to watch as so many of our peers reach out to us and join our endeavor. We currently have 8 editors, including Evita and I. We have a really strong team. We have weekly meetings, and I'm really, really thankful to our core group of leaders. We also currently have a really large team of over 30 individuals who are they're just helping us out however they can. We have a large number of writers. And we're still recruiting, and especially in the last couple of weeks, we've started receiving outside submissions from people from across the country and even from professors. So we just recently published a piece by a professor at Cornell, and we're really excited to be working on a piece with a professor on our own campus. And of course, those submissions are not by people who are on our masthead. They're not formally affiliated with the Thinker, but they have decided to join the conversation with us, which is really exciting. And we hope that our audience and our team just continues to grow.
Wow, that's incredible. Wow, that's amazing. So UChicago, as you mentioned, is really well known for its Chicago Statement, which has made your school's administration pretty famous for supporting free speech, making this very robust commitment to free speech. So in your experience, has the university actually lived up to its promises in this regard?
Right. So that's a great question. And it's something that Audrey and I talk about all the time, because people say, well, you get all this pushback on campus. That's just them using their free speech against you. Right. So it's like the same thing. And that's a good argument to make against why we exist and what our mission is. But the truth is that you can't have free speech on campus if you can't have, a statement saying that we are a free speech college if there isn't a culture of free speech. And so a lot of times when we publish a piece or say something that is not, with the campus orthodoxy, it's not leftist, we get extreme pushback, and pushback that's not just critiquing the content of our argument, but pushback that's very personal. I've been, attacked pretty, viciously by people will say things about, who I am as a person, what I look like. They, will say horrible things about me and my family. I've even gotten, a death threat for being a conservative on this at the Chicago campus. And so that's just kind of, why we're here, is to push a culture of free speech, not just a statement, because you can't really live up to it without everybody on campus adhering to it and agreeing that everybody has the right to say what they think and, agree to disagree.
Wow. Understood. Got it. So yeah, that the student body also needs to be committed to free speech, or else the statement is meaningless. Understood. What would you say to that UChicago student who may be listening to this and may have self-censored themselves because they have beliefs that don't agree with the left? What would you say to that student?
I'd say it's time to speak up and to reach out to Avita and I. We're always looking for new team members and supporters. And to be clear, people are comfortable getting involved in varying ways. And we have a lot of supporters behind the scenes who are really helping us. And I respect those who feel that they can't in the current climate speak out with their name on paper, but there are many other ways in which individuals who are afraid can still reach out to us and can join our community, can find this group that we're building on campus who, we hang out together and we support one another, and people are always welcome to join us. And I'll also add that even seemingly small acts or seemingly small messages on Facebook that take, 2 minutes to write, they mean the world to us when we feel like we're in the trenches and we're fighting for our own, right to speak our minds on our campus without being horribly mistreated. Like, even just the smallest messages of support really make a difference. So, speak up if you can. Reach out to Avita and I and our team at the Chicago Thinker. And it's always nice to reach out with a message of support, a direct message on Facebook, an email, whatever it is. Stand up for those who are being canceled and speak out.
All right, Audrey and Avita, where can folks find you?
At thechicagothinker.com.
Yep.
Great. Yeah, thanks so much for being here. Again, that's Audrey Umberverth and Avita Duffy with the Chicago Thinker at the University of Chicago. Thank you so much.